Hello world, Krista here with Books and Jams. I am so glad that you're here today. It's Friday, and that means it's time for another Friday 5. Woo woo. I'm so dumb. Today for Friday 5, I'm going to be making a few predictions. I took a look at my 2018 TBR shelf, which has 50 books on it. Well, a little less than 50 because I've read a few already. It has almost 50 books on it. And I looked through that shelf and I pulled out 5 that I think could become 5-star predictions. This is a video that has been going around. I saw a lot of people in the fall doing 5-star predictions, either for the end of the year or for all of 2018, and so I wanted to jump on the bandwagon. So I picked out 5 books that I'm hoping are going to be 5-star predictions. Now, the trick of this video is that I honestly don't know because I haven't read these books yet. So I'm going to just show you the books that I picked and let you know why I think they are going to be 5 stars. Here's hoping that I'm right. The more 5 stars, the better. So the first book that I chose from my shelf is actually a sequel. And it is the second book in the Mistborn series, The Well of Ascension. Now, I am a little nervous about this one because I've had both sides of the story on this one. I've heard some people say that the second book is their least favorite in the trilogy. And I've had other people tell me that they think it's their favorite. I'm hoping that I am teamed up with those who love this one as their favorite. But what I do know is I loved Brandon Sanderson's writing in the first of the trilogy. I loved it. I read the whole huge book in about 4 or 5 days. I couldn't put it down. I was not bored for 1 second. I enjoyed the magic system. I enjoyed the world. I enjoyed the characters. I think Brandon Sanderson did a really good job of developing all of those things, which is a pretty big feat to be able to say that not only was the plot interesting, but the characters were well developed, and I was attached to it. And I heard that it ends on a cliffhanger. I heard that people are going to die, that it's going to make me angry. Being emotional about a book makes me like it even more, so I hope I get emotional, whether I get angry with him or sad about something or joyful, whatever that emotion is. Feeling emotions makes me like a book better because I feel like the writer is doing what they set out to do when they evoke those emotions out of me as the reader. So here is my first hopeful 5-star prediction, The Well of Ascension by Brandon Sanderson. The next book I've chosen is by an author that I've read 2 others of her books and really enjoyed them. I think I gave one of them 4 and one of them 5 stars. So I'm hoping that this third book by this author is a 5-star read for me. And that is The Lake House by Kate Morton. I gave Forgotten Garden for sure 5 stars, and I believe I gave The Secret Keeper 4 stars. I really love her writing. She writes historical fiction with family drama, with a bit of mystery. I love it. This has dual timelines, which I always love. We have a situation that happened in the past, and then it comes back to light in a more present day or modern day setting. We follow both of those timelines in this book. So in this one, in 1933, there's this family that hosts this massive party, and in the midst of the party, their son is taken from his crib. And there's a thorough police investigation, but no clues. They never are able to find him. And so they end up leaving. I don't know if it was their summer house or their lake house, clearly. And they end up leaving to go live in a city. And then we follow, in the more present day, one of their other 3 children who is now living in London. I believe the case gets reopened, or mysteries of the past are resurfacing. So it sounds like it's going to be very good. I love Kate Morton's writing, and I'm really hoping that this one is also a 5-star read. We shall see. The next book on my pile, I'm not sure, but I have seen person after person after person after person give this book 5 stars. So I'm clearly late to the party on reading it. And that is The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet by Becky Chambers. Now, this one I've heard is very character driven, but it's also set in space, and I believe some of the characters are not human. They might be alien or some kind of creature or AI. I'm not even very sure, which kind of scares me a little bit because while I do read some science fiction, I don't read a lot. And although I love a good character developed story, I also need some kind of a plot to keep it moving. So I'm a little nervous, but I don't think I've seen anybody not love this book when they've read it. I have very high hopes for this one. Yikes. The fourth book that I have chosen from my TBR shelf that I'm pretty sure I will be giving 5 stars to is a YA. I think it's the only YA in this stash, and it is codenamed Verity by Elisabeth Wein. This is a World War II historical fiction about two female friends who are pilots. And that's about all I know. I have heard someone say that there are some letters in this. I don't think the whole thing is written in letters, so it's not an epistolary novel, but I'm on this kick where I love letters in books, so I'm hoping that that's a part of this. It did win an award, the Michael Prince Award for Excellence in Young Adult Literature. So there's that. I love historical fiction, and I love World War II historical fiction, and I love females in World War II. So this is gonna check a lot of boxes for me, and I'm really hoping that it's a 5-star read. The last book that I have chosen is a nonfiction, but is also set during World War II, and it is Unbroken by Hillenbrand. This is the story of Louis Zamperini and his experiences during World War II. I believe his ship or his submarine is broken or something, and he's stranded in the sea and picked up by Japanese soldiers and ends up at a Japanese camp for war prisoners, has some horrible things happen to him, but is, according to this tagline, this is a story of survival, resilience, and redemption. I believe that this one is going to be very difficult to read. I'm going to have the tissues ready because I'm sure I'm going to cry. And I'm hoping that the writing is something that I can connect with. I don't always connect well with memoirs, but this is a biography as opposed to a memoir because it's not written by the person, right? That's what makes a difference. Anyways, I just really hope that this is a 5-star read for me. And I've heard very good things about it. I never have seen the movie, and I really wanted to, but I definitely wanted to read the book first. But the story of his life was made into a movie. And so I'm pretty sure that this is going to be a fantastic read, and I can't wait. But I can because I know it's going to be hard. Here are the 5 books from my 2018 TBR shelf that I'm really hoping are 5-star reads. I would love to hear from you if you've read any of these 5. All of them are backlist, so none of them are pretty current. So hopefully a lot of you have read them. Let me know what you gave them, what rating you gave them. I don't want spoilers, so I don't want to know too many details. It's falling like a waitress. I don't want too many details because I don't want to be spoiled, but I would love to know what ratings any of you who have read these, what you gave them. So yeah, chat with me down in the comments and let me know if you think I'm going to be right. If you watch my channel a lot and you know me well, then let me know if you think I'm correct in my predictions about giving these 5 stars. I would love to chat with you down in the comments as always, and give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it, and I hope that you subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to get to know you more and chat more book stuff with you, and I'll be coming to you very soon with another video. Until then, bye!